I can document all this so I will never forget how it was. This area had so much stuff there and junk that I really never used. And now this area still has to be cleaned up. But I got canvases, I got everything underneath here. So, wow. Now it's gonna be time to dismantle this table here. That's where the rats always came in the back right here. When I built this, I was pretty proud because you can't really move it, and now I have to take the whole thing apart here. You have to use your muscles sometimes. And look at all the stuff you find here inside. Wow. This is it. The final curtain call. An era comes to its end. I'm super nervous right now. I don't even know what I want to talk about. Last night I thought so many things, and I'm just gonna sit in my store and gonna ramble a little bit. Wow. I didn't know that this is gonna be so emotional. I mean, for everybody who ever owned a store or was self-employed, you never really think about the day that you have to close down your store. But the day came today, so I'm super nervous, I'm a little bit afraid, but I'm also looking forward what's gonna happen in the future. And if you've been employed by somebody else all your life, you might not feel the same way I feel about this. This was my baby here. I put everything up myself here. I put all the fireproof drywall in here. I put the electric up myself. And I also put up the roof myself. As you can see, not everything is 100%. I did it all myself with those hands. And I must say, I had an apprenticeship as an electronic electrician, and we learned a lot. So this really helped me out for my life, that I can build stuff, that I can do stuff. Also watching my dad always building his house, I learned a lot. So it's always good if you do everything yourself. Some other people had to hire some people and pay thousands of dollars to put that storefront up. You know, when I went to Germany, and I stayed in Germany for 3 months, this place was closed the whole time. And I still had to pay the rent, so I always lost money when I went to Germany. But since I'm a YouTuber now, when I go overseas, I can do videos as well. And now I'll be actually able to make money wherever I am in the world. So I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It looks pretty nasty in here. And there's always like air and moisture coming in. And this is why it's all, I believe this is mold. I had my henna boards right here, so the water dripped behind it sometimes, and it was raining really hard. It depends from where the rain came from. So I had white pegboard in front of all this, so I've never really seen this. Now that I took all the pegboard off, it's like really terrible. When I got this place, I was so happy. But then on the other hand, I was so afraid as well, because you don't know how business is. one day business can be really good, and then one day you don't make zero money. I had days I made zero money coming here, sitting here all day. And then the next day it was so busy, it felt like a bus tour came in of tourists. It's always scary when you open up your business, and there's a lot of people that failed. And I think maybe it's because of the economy right now. There's really nothing going on Venice Beach. This place used to be the #1 tourist attraction in Southern California. More people came to Venice Beach than Disneyland. I'm not kidding, you can look that up. But lately, or ever since the pandemic, it just all went down. The beginning of COVID, my mom was actually here. She had to stay 4 months because nobody was allowed to leave the country. And that was the worst time of my life. I had like anxiety attacks. My heart was pumping really hard. I was super nervous every day because I couldn't make any money. And I was like, wow, what am I gonna do? And that's when I actually started this YouTube channel here. That was a while ago. And because I was so afraid, I wanted to keep my mind busy, so I was out every single day. I was making a video. So not to think about my problems, because I kept my brain busy. And that was the best thing I've ever done in my life, because otherwise I would not have this YouTube channel right now. So, and because people couldn't go anywhere, do anything, a lot of people watched YouTube, and that's when my channel went up, and I'm super grateful for that. And even giving this up right now, it's really hard, but I always think about people, they don't have nothing else to fall onto because they just lose their business. For me, I'm actually doing really well on my YouTube channel, and hopefully because I'm closing this down, I can spend more money, not more money, I can spend more time on my YouTube channel, also spend more money to make better content for you guys. And hopefully my channel is gonna grow and grow. This is what I'm hoping. I mean, I can always fall back on the henna tattoos if I wanted to. I just go across the street, I set up a henna stand. You don't have to pay rent across the street, so I could do this. I know I'm a good artist, painter, I can paint really well, and I can do photography. So if I concentrate just on photography, I think I could make a living. If I just concentrate on doing something else, I could make a living, but I decided to concentrate on YouTube, and hopefully I'm gonna continue making a living on that. Yeah, you always have to think what your next step is, but you also have to be a little bit lucky in life. And all the time, when I was in Germany growing up as a kid, I would always scribble on a piece of paper when the teacher was teaching in class. I drew on my mom's telephone book. I drew everywhere. Wherever I had a chance to draw something, I was just drawing. And who would have known that one day I can make a living doing henna tattoos? You know, I draw actually a nice flower on somebody and getting paid. And one smart man said, if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. And basically, this is what it was. You know, I was doing my artwork, I was painting on people, and I really had fun doing it. So it never felt like I was working when I was here. Of course, there's circumstances where there was like super loud music and you didn't know if you make the rent, you didn't know what's gonna happen. There was always like factors that pressured you, but I used to love coming here. I met so many nice people from all over the world, and just thinking my artwork went to Japan, China, went to Israel, went to Germany, went to Brazil, wherever in the world. My artwork is hanging on somebody's wall right now. And that made me feel really good too, just to know that. Yeah, whew, I don't know. So many things go through my head right now. And it's super emotional, I don't know. So many good memories. So right now, I have thousands of pictures and videos I've done in here. And I will always look back and I feel like old right now. Like, you know, it's like an end of an era. You like feel like I am in the last third of my hockey game, I think. So it is scary to think about what's gonna be next, you know. When my mom was here, she always sat in this chair right here on the corner, because there was always something going on the boardwalk. People walk by all day long. It's never a dull moment, you know. People come from all over the world to experience Venice Beach. And she had a good time thinking about my dad was in here, how proud my parents were when they came and they saw that I make a living here. Wow. You hear that noise? Sometimes you could hear the mouses or rats or whatever it is to run up here. But I think those are pigeons right now up there. And people always said, man, this is just a garage here. Yes, it's kind of like a garage. It's like the garage door opens up, you know, like the rolling door. But you know what? It was my place. Yeah. Sometimes it's not easy, so. When I first started, I was setting up across the street. You don't have to pay rent. But sometimes it was so busy that you actually had to come here like 6 in the morning to get a space, because everybody tries to get a space. And as you get older and older, you just waste all your time waiting from 6 in the morning till 9. Then you were allowed to set up. Then you spend all day here. And so this is why I started renting this place, so I really don't have to come here early anymore. I said it's probably better if I pay some rent, but I never really thought that I'm gonna make like a really nice store. I didn't really want to invest too much money because you never know how business is gonna be. So I tried with the least amount of money to actually try to make a living. There's other people here. They came here, they had a great idea, they renovated everything, they make everything really nice, the best things. They paid thousands of dollars to set it up, and they couldn't even pay the first month's rent because they didn't make any money. Some people have like great ideas, but it's not easy. It's not easy to find something that people like, you know? It's not easy, and I don't know what's better, if you work for yourself or for somebody else. If you work for somebody, you know exactly what's coming to you every month, and here you could have a good month, you could have a bad month. You just try to survive with the least amount of money, and hopefully it works out. I remember the good old times. Louis used to hang out here, and he used to take pictures for donations with people. You know, he had like those horns and the dog, and a lot of people, it was an attraction. So him standing in front of my store, people stopped and looked, you know. So thank you, Louis, for your friendship and all the good stuff we experienced. And yeah, he did like little tricks in front of my store, the way he looked. We had some really good times. Sometimes we were just sitting in here and we were both eating an ice cream, and we were looking at each other and we said, you know what, Mike, we have a good life. And yes, we had a really good time here. And check this out here. Look at this view I used to have every single day. Beautiful palm trees. Look, even the firemen sitting right there on the fire engine, having breakfast, lunch, dinner. You hear the birds, the sun is out. Beautiful. Well, 100%, I'm gonna miss this here. You know, I had to close down the gate because people always come in And this is my friend Gary. He was knocking on the door as well. But this is something that's what people don't understand. It was never like work being here, you know. It's like he always came by, visit me almost every day, just for 10 minutes, sit at my store. We had a good time. It was more like a social thing. What do you think, huh?
Oh, well, definitely. That's why you were here all these years. $5 henna? He's not going to make any money doing that.
Of course I made some money, but
a little bit.
But he always said, raise the price, raise the price. But I always thought $5, everybody can afford it. And I had fun doing it. So some other people were charging way more money. I don't know how much they made, but you know, at least the people walked away with a smile here. And like I said, this was like a meeting place for friends, hanging out every day. Friends came and sat with me and we talked. This guy left, another guy came. So thank you for your friendship all over the years, man. And sorry you cannot hang out here anymore, but
you know the times that I didn't want to come in, you know what those were?
What is it?
He would freaking talk to his mom every day
on the phone
for 2 hours on the phone.
No.
And I wouldn't come in because he was talking to his mom.
No, you gotta set it straight. So what I do is every day I call my mom at the same time and I ask how she's doing, so we know she's okay, that's I'm okay. Don't make fun of my mom, man. Come on, man.
No, I made fun of you.
You know what my mom says? When my mom was sitting here and he came in, he never said hi to my mom at the beginning. My mom said, why is he so rude? This guy's rude.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you the story.
I know you did. I tried to forget it.
But then my mom and Gary became friends, so now she knows Gary too.
Your mom's friends with the world.
That's right.
Just like you are.
Okay, man, we already talked 2 minutes, so just say goodbye to everybody and check out his channel. What is it?
Venice Gallery.
Venice Gallery.
Gallerie.
Who does that? Who says it like this? Anyway.
That's my last name, people.
All right. Later. Uh-oh, look at this. That's a picture I took right here. I made it a sticker. I love Venice. That's the view out of my store. And like I said, now Luis came by. There's always like a meeting place right here. You met him before in my Munich video, and now he actually lives in LA.
That's right.
How's it going for you, man?
It's going great. I still like it better here than Munich.
In my last video, he said that he likes Venice Beach much better. So I want to do a shout out to your mom and your dad. Alles klar bei euch? Ich freue mich schon, wenn ihr demnächst hier hinkommt. I can't say I take care of him because he can take care of himself, but he's here, he's doing good. So I just wanted to introduce him. What is your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Louis Thomas, and you can see a lot of cool music. But what I'm thinking is, where do I go now when this store is closed?
I know, I'm just gonna hang out wherever you play, so. See, that's what it is. People always come here, hang out with me, and I love it, you know, so.
Man, so one door closes and another one opens.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming by. There he is, Tico. We had some good times in here, huh?
Yeah, some crazy times.
So now you understand. This is the 5th person that just came by, happened to walk by. I mean, Tico is here every day, so. Tico, thank you for all the good times we had in here, man. Of course, I'm gonna keep seeing you out here. But, you know, all the Calypso tumblers, when they were tired, they came, sit in my store, hang out. I charged the battery for them. We became good friends, so that's it.
Hell of a run.
Hell of a run, but who knows what the future brings, right? You never know. And now that I have some space to write on, don't forget, subscribe! And this is what I try to explain. Every time I was here, that friends walk in, they sat here with me, we talked. And now that I became popular on YouTube, even Saturday, Sunday, when I came here and I opened the door, there's sometimes already 4 or 5 people standing here that wanted to take a picture with me. The sad thing is that I can't do it anymore, because those people, they all wanted to meet me and take a picture with me, and so now they don't have a place to go anywhere. But maybe I'm going to do like a meet-up, a meet and greet or something like this. Who knows? I had no idea how long this video is gonna take me to do. You probably understand because this is my last video from here, so it doesn't really matter how long it is. And I'm feeling sad that I actually have to close right now. I just want to say thank you to all the people that supported me over the years, people that got the henna tattoos for me, people that bought my paintings, my photography, or maybe you just came by and said hi to me. So thank you for supporting me, and hopefully keep supporting me on my YouTube channel. You've been doing it really good. I almost have like 370,000 subscribers right now, and I'm still going for the 1 million. You might laugh, but maybe one day I will reach it. You have to have a goal, I think. So having that said, it's hard to say goodbye, but like they all say, a new door opens hopefully. So thank you again for supporting the German in Venice. I'm sitting here right now, but you know how many hours I was sitting here doing henna tattoos? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours just sitting here. Wow. You gotta take advantage of the spot as good as you can. It doesn't mean just because I'm closing that I'm not the German in Venice anymore. Of course I'm still gonna be the GIV, because every day I'm gonna come down here, if I'm not filming somewhere else, to see the sunset. It's like a drug for me to come here and ride my little bicycle or scooter in the sunset. Ever since the pandemic, it feels like business never really recovered here on Venice Beach. And I asked my neighbors, I said, how you doing? I said, oh, I'm doing all right, it's okay. It's not what it used to be, but it's still okay. It feels like people lying to themselves. They can't even pay the rent. Some people, they haven't been paying rent for a while, they're about to get evicted. You know, that's how it's gonna be here in Venice. Everything is so expensive. You used to see people from Europe, Italy, France, Germany, Switzerland, from everywhere coming and travel, but now they don't traveling anymore. You barely see people from Europe hanging out here anymore. Before, it was totally different, and the people here, they try to hold on. Oh, August is gonna come, June, July, August, those are the best 3 months, and they try to think, okay, maybe business is gonna be better. It's not gonna be better. I see it every single day. There's really no people here anymore. And I feel bad for the people that try to hold on their business, because there's nothing else they can really do. To open up another business, you need to have money, you need to do something. So I don't know what to tell them. I wish everybody the best of luck, and I'm just really grateful that I can continue doing my YouTube channel here. Otherwise I would go crazy too. If I just had this, I don't know what I would have done. So I feel bad for all the people they have to stay here and do what they do. Even though I was losing money the past 3 years, it was always manageable with my money I made on YouTube. So I always wanted to hold on to it and think maybe I should do like GIV hats, t-shirts, merchandise, little mugs and all kinds of stuff. But do really that many people would come down here and buy my merchandise? So I always thought, just hold on a little bit longer. And it just drained me. It drained me, but I was maybe too afraid to give this up. And I'm glad I did this step right now. I had to do it. I always say, okay, next month, and next month. And every month I was losing. People don't know how attached you are to this place, because it's part of your life. I said that before. So, you know, my friends from Germany and my other friends, they always say, get rid of it, you know, you're doing good on YouTube. Sorry. So, is this the right step I did? I don't know. I always wanted to make my mark here in Venice. When I watched TV in Germany, Venice Beach, California, I said, man, I really want to be part of Venice Beach. And I think I accomplished a little bit being here in Venice, and with the GIV channel. I think I accomplished a little bit there. It doesn't really matter if people recognize you or not, but it still feels good. But for me, I feel like I'm a part of Venice. Even though I'm not from Venice, but I think sometimes I am Venice, so. I don't know what to tell you. It feels really weird. It could also be stressful at times when you're in the store all day and people come by, everybody wants to talk to you. When your friends hang out, that guy talks to them, he talks here, he talks here. There's really no downtime. You're always like boom, 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 boom. So, like I said, it could be stressful when people constantly want to talk to you. But overall, it was nice. I also want to make a little prediction. Right now, summer is coming. May, June, July, August. After September, I think there's going to be a whole bunch of more stores right here on the boardwalk closing. They're all going to hang on to that one more summer. And they all hope it's going to make a lot of money. But I don't think so. I always wanted to ride my scooter here in my store. It doesn't really sink in that I'm giving this up. Maybe tomorrow I'm thinking, I'm coming back, because I only been here most of the time only on the weekends, and sometimes I went to some Comic Cons on the weekend, so I wasn't here even on the weekend. So it doesn't really sink in right now that this is not my place anymore. You know what the bad thing is? Everything in life has an end. Only the sausage has two. And you probably wonder, what am I gonna do now since I'm actually closing the store? I'm going to Disneyland! Not really. Maybe I should do a vlog from there, but I definitely have to concentrate more on YouTube now. I'm a full-time YouTuber now.